This week in Archery 101, start of our new series designed to help you grow your archery event. Hey everybody, and welcome to Archery 101. The reason I'm making this video is because of all the different shoots I've been to and reading on the forums, Facebook, and all these other different places. A common thread has been coming out, and that is that attendance at archery events on the local level have been in decline, and it's been that way for some time. And a lot of people have wondered, what can they do to reverse this trend? What can they do to stop it? And got me thinking, you know what? I can help. Now I know, well, what makes you think you know what you're doing? Well, actually, believe it or not, I actually have some experience in this. For the past 25 years, I've owned my own business. And it's a business heavily based on getting the word out, what you do, so people would come in. Now, what I did, I didn't offer a good, I offered a service. So it's totally discretionary spending. Right? So I had to convince people that what I offered was good for them and would benefit them. And I did tons of marketing. Now, I'm telling you right now, I spent thousands of dollars going to dozens of marketing seminars. I hired marketing consultants. I worked with marketing consultants. I networked with some of the most successful martial arts school owners in the country and marketing consultants. So I got a pretty good idea of what does work and what doesn't work, because I did it for 25 years now, OJT. So, I can tell you from experience that what I'm about to show you, this actually does work. Alright, what is marketing? We all got an idea of what it is. We see it every day. It's all around us. But here is a totally dry definition of what marketing is. Marketing is the process for creating, communicating, and delivering offerings that have values for your customers. What does that mean? Alright, so what does that mean? I mean, yeah, great definition, blah, blah, blah. But that's the dry one, and it is actually very accurate, but it doesn't really help us much, right? The purpose of marketing for you is to let people know that you're having an event, and to give an interested party all the information they need to answer the most important question. And it's the only question that we need to concern ourselves with in marketing. And that is, why should I choose your event over any other event and all the other things I could possibly do on that day? Alright, so now we know what marketing is, right? Answering that one question. But why should you market? Well, alright. Simply listing an event, that's not marketing. That's just listing an event, alright? That's like putting, people that go up and put one sign out and thinking everybody's going to come to their event. It just doesn't work, all right? So quick, think about this. Ready? Quick, tell me why I should go to your archery event. All right, how about this? How about this one? I have 4 other archery events in that same day. Why should I go to yours? How about this one? I have a bunch of buddies, we all like archery, but we're going to go play golf, right? Why should I go to your archery event instead of go and play golf with my buddies? Alright, now if you don't list the reasons why, you can't listen like that right off the top of your head, right? How do I know? If you can't say them like that, and you can't convince me like that, how are you going to convince somebody else, right? That's why we market. We're getting the message out as to why they should come to our event. All right? So, here's something else I bet you didn't know about. Did you know there's only 3 reasons why people don't come to your events? Now, I know this is really generic, but everybody falls into this 1 of 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is real simple. They didn't know of your event. All right? They had no chance of going because they didn't even know about it. Now, by far and large, this is the biggest group of people. All right? More people do not know about your event. Back to my business, right? An interesting story. In my business, I cannot tell you how many times I had new people come in and tell me, oh, this is great, we love this. Man, I wish I would have known about this earlier. How long have you been here? And my reply was, over 20 years. Think about that. I was in the same spot for 20 years. I mean, I advertised, print advertising, radio advertising, mailers, signs, everything. My windows were plastic stuff. They walked up and down the street where I was, and they still didn't know about me. And I did lots of marketing. If I did all that and they didn't know about me, how are they going to know about you from just putting something on your website? All right. So you got to think about that. All right. So trust me, there are tons and tons of people out there who share the interest in archery that just doesn't even know you exist. And that is another reason why we need to market. All right. The group here that we're just talking about, the ones that don't know about you, they're the group that offers the largest growth potential. So we can get more people out of them than from the other two. So here's that question. How are we going to tell them about your event? Marketing. The next group is they cannot go. They knew about your event, right? But due to scheduling conflict or other commitments, they just can't go. You know, now marketing to this group is not a waste of time, despite what you think, right? They may not be able to go this week. Maybe they'll be able to go next time. So even though we're sending marketing out to a person who can't go, it's not a waste. All right, you got to keep that in mind, because that person that you send it out to may not be ready for it now, might be ready for it later, or they might know somebody who is interested in it. So never think that marketing is a waste, because you never know when and where it might work. And the last group is the painful one. It's a group that they chose not to go. They knew you had an event. They had the time. They had the money. They had the shared interest. Yet they chose not to go. All right? Now this group, though they didn't have enough information maybe, right, to make a good decision. Maybe they just knew you had an archery event, but they didn't know what type of archery event, or maybe they didn't know what made your archery event special. So you got to think about that. We can bring people in from this. Now, if we market to this group, it's a little tougher because they know about you and they probably already have preset notions about you. But we can market to them. So don't think it's a waste. So 2 out of the 3, we can get people from. The third one, we may not get them today, but we could possibly get them from tomorrow. All right? So the one thing you need to know about all 3 of these groups is the fact that you are just one of many things vying for their time and money. So what do I mean about vying for their time and money? For those people that we're talking about, those 3 groups, for everybody in general, all your possible prospects, right? You got 100 people. Not 100 people are prospects. In archery, it's probably about 10%. So out of 100, only 10 are possible prospects. So we're going to market to those 10. Out of those 10, maybe 7% to your type of event. Out of that 7%, you're going to get 1 or 2. So out of 100 people, you might only get 1 person. All right? We're going to talk about that in a minute, but you got to understand that about marketing. So all those people that you can possibly bring to your event, right? On the day of your event, they could have other commitments. You know, like taking their kid to a soccer, football, or baseball game, or maybe practice. They could just simply sit at home and relax. I like to do that sometimes, don't you? Maybe they want to stay home and watch a football, baseball, soccer football game, something like that. Fishing show, right? Maybe they just want to sit at home and watch something on TV. They could go work on their car, fix the house up, mow the lawn, do some other type of work like that. They could spend time with their family just at home, maybe go hiking, camping, boating, bike riding, sightseeing, and so much more. You know, they could also do some other activities like golf, fishing, or worse yet, they can go to your competitor's event. Now, with all these different things vying for their time and money, we come back to that core question. Why should I choose your event over all the other events and things that I can do on that day? All right? That, my friends, is why we must market. How can we answer that question? and give them the information they need to make their decision to come to us unless we market. Unless you're telepathic. I mean, if you are, let me know because I could use your help. All right? But marketing is what you got to do to grow your event. All right, there's some things you need to know about marketing. We know what marketing, why you should market. And there's a lot of little things about marketing. Marketing is many things. One, marketing is a process. All right? You have to follow the process. You take a part out of the process, it doesn't work like it's supposed to. Marketing never ends. So once you got your marketing up and running, you just can't stop and say, oh, it's good. Nope, it's a never-ending thing. Marketing is interconnected. What does that mean? Well, marketing at your school has to be tied into your website, has to be tied into advertising, has to be tied into this. It's all interconnected. They all have to be interconnected. And we're going to cover that in later videos. Marketing is a numbers game. That's right. The more you market, the more people that see your message, the more people will know about your event, and the more people that have the possibility to come to your event. Now you notice I didn't say the more people that will come to your event, because you can never guarantee that. In fact, studies have shown the average person has to see your message 7 times, a minimum of 7 times, before they act on it. All right? That's why I said marketing takes time. So remember that. It's a numbers game and it takes time. All right? We spoke about it earlier. Marketing is not always wasted. We just spoke of the 7-time rule. So if you show somebody 1 time, they may not act on it. 2nd time, they may not act on it. 3rd time, they may not act on it. By the 7th time, studies have shown people are more likely to act on it. All right? The other thing you got to remember is somebody may not be ready now, but they might be ready later. Maybe somebody just started archery and they don't know about what your type of event is. How can they make a decision unless you educate them? Right? So they may not be ready for it now, but as they get better at it, maybe they want to try some other stuff and they'll remember you and come to your event. You know, maybe it's something they always wanted to do. You know, there's a lot of people out there that want to do something, but they don't know how to get started and they feel uncomfortable by not knowing. So if you can, with your marketing, you can show people that you're the place to go to learn about it and do it, you can help them. Remember, marketing is helping people fulfill a need, right? And if they have a need and they want to learn and you're there to teach them, man, you just get yourself one awesome customer. All right. Last thing you need to know is marketing. Marketing is everything. And I mean everything. It is the people that work at your event. Right? You can put that guy, that bad attitude who's antisocial in your event, bad marketing, he's going to leave a bad impression about your organization. So picking people to work for an event should not just be, oh, well, this is all we got. You got to put the right people in the right place. Right? Marketing, it's the paperwork at your event. Don't have a lousy looking waiver. Everything should look professional. We are marketing yourself, showing people that you are professional. If you look like you don't care, they're going to know that you don't care because you actually don't care. Well, the waiver is not important. No, the waiver is very important. Nice, clean, professional looking waivers. All paperwork, all signs, everything needs to say one thing: professionalism. All right? Your course is part of your marketing. If you got this nasty little course poorly marked, bad marketing. Well marked, easy to navigate trails with a bunch of things on them, which we'll cover in another video, that's all part of marketing. Your course is actually the biggest part of your marketing, because that's where we told them all these great things, and your course has to back those things up. All right, so the course is a big part of marketing. Your markers, your signage outside, if you got any signs out there telling people where your club is or where the 3D shoot is, don't spray paint them. Don't do them by hand because they look like a little 5th grader did them. Get some nice signs made up. They don't cost that much. Remember, we want to project a professional image. We want to be that place where everybody's proud to go to. Marketing is everything. All right? Your clubhouse, big one on marketing. Now, a good-looking clubhouse really sells an event. And I'm going to tell you the secret, gentlemen, since most guys run the clubs. the biggest thing in your clubhouse, the bathrooms. Alright? Ask your wives. You want a killer for women? The bathrooms. I'm telling you, you go in, you got a nasty bathroom, women want nothing to do with that place. Alright? Your bathroom is part of your marketing. You're marketing to the wives and the women. Don't forget that, and don't treat it lightly. I can't tell you how many places I went to where my wife goes, "Yeah, we ain't coming back." Why? That bathroom is disgusting. Marketing is everything. Alright, boys and girls, that's it. Very short video, but I wanted to tell you about marketing, why it's important, and why you need to do it. You know, today we learned that people have many things vying for their time and money, right? And that by using marketing, we can not only tell them about your event, we can also give them the information they need to answer that big question, that most important question. Why should I choose you over any other event or any other thing I can do on that day? If you can't answer that question like this, you got bad marketing. Alright? We're going to talk about that in the next episodes. Next week we're coming up with episode 2. No, not the Clone Wars, although I'm a big Star Wars fan. Alright? And we're going to talk about the USP, which is your message, crafting your message. Alright? So boys and girls, that's marketing. Marketing 101. Marketing is important, and marketing is, that's right, marketing is everything. Every possible thing in your school is marketing. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you next week with an all-new episode of Archery 101.